I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is PsycHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is the price of living your own life. So living your own life is something that is actually very difficult to do. This is because doing so functionally requires that you resist the pressure to conform to your culture's expectations of what your life is supposed to look like. In my culture, this looks something like, well, first you graduate high school, and then you go to college. And once you finish college, you try to land a good job. And if you work really hard at that job, you will climb the ladder and make a good salary. And this will allow you to buy a car and a nice house and a vacation in Hawaii. Of course, while you're advancing your career, you should also be looking for that special someone. After you date for a while, you should become exclusively monogamous. After a year of this, you should move in together. And after a year of this, you should get married. And after a year of this, you should have kids. You'll go to church on Sundays and spend every other Thanksgiving at your in-laws and encourage your kids to graduate high school so they can go to college, they can get a good job, etc. You understand what I'm saying? There is a very clear runway that your culture maintains with respect to how your relationships are supposed to proceed, with respect to how your career is supposed to progress, and with respect to how your family is supposed to behave. And let me tell you, those runways don't work for a lot of people. I mean, just look at marriage. Everyone knows that it fails more often than it succeeds, and yet people continue to get married. Not only that, but if you tell people that you are not interested in getting married, they'll look at you like you have two heads, even if their own marriages are broken and unhappy. By the same token, most jobs are neither necessary, nor interesting, nor rewarding. They will also never make you rich. True financial freedom will never come from a job. Every day, millions of people work jobs that they literally hate so that they can continue to earn enough to afford to live in a city to work a job that they literally hate. And this is common knowledge. And yet, people continue to get jobs. Not only that, but if you tell people that you're interested in working for yourself or becoming an entrepreneur, they'll look at you like you have a screw loose, even if they are counting the days to their own retirements. The fact of the matter is that these structures are not going to work for a lot of people. If you actually want a life that fits you, that fits your preferences and your interests and your personality and your temperament, you're going to have to build it yourself. Because the only life that could possibly fit you that well is going to be custom tailored for you. Just like you can't expect clothes to really fit you if you just buy them off the rack, you can't expect your life to really work for you if you just follow your culture's recommendations. That's the mental equivalent of shopping at Walmart. It will work to a point some of the time. Now, before I go any further, if you're liking what you're hearing, please consider sending this episode to someone who might benefit from this message, because it's word-of-mouth referrals like this that really help to make the channel grow.